Happy Friday, Bears.
Coming up, we look at Cinderella secrets, scooters, signups, and the famous UA substation.
Cinderella opened last night to a crowd of 856. There are still 3 more shows, tonight and tomorrow at 7:30 and Sunday at 2:30.
Marie is a pretty magical fairy godmother on stage, but there's even more magic that you can't see from a seat in the auditorium. Will, Ellie, and I got a deeper look.
Hey guys, it's currently 5:55 on opening night of Cinderella. Curtain call is at 7:30 and we're gonna get a behind the scenes of what's happening right before the show.
Come on, let's go.
We're right outside the girls' dressing room.
So, what are you guys doing right now?
We're getting ready for the show for opening night.
How excited are you?
Terrified.
Yeah,
oh my
let's
gosh.
go look at the costume.
Here's the costume.
I'm really excited because we put so much work into this, and I'm a sheet of hair.
How do you feel? Do you feel like a princess?
Yes, I feel glamorous right now.
We are about to do a set change.
That we messed up last night.
Okay, we don't talk about that.
So I'm going into the stump. Hey, Socks. So this is Socks, but on stage he's known as Buttercup. Do you have anything else to say?
Jen is currently trying to get onto the prop horse.
Who's the most excited for the show? I'm the most excited.
Hour away from curtain call. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling so good, dude.
Topher, how you feeling?
I feel great. I'm excited. Opening night, senior year.
Okay, this is her shoe. Oh my gosh, that shoe's amazing. Okay, we got lots of props over here. She's showing us behind the scenes of her quick change, and she goes from the peasant Cinderella, and she goes into the classic Cinderella that we know in the ball gown.
You can get your tickets at uavocalmusic.org or at the door.
If you want to get involved in the Little Theater Little Shows as a writer, director, or actor, the UAHS Theater Department is holding an informational meeting on Wednesday at 3:15.
Nominations for the Golden Apple Award are open now through next Friday. You can nominate any faculty or staff member for this award at uaca.org.
And now to Annie and Will with sports.
Hey Bears, it's postseason time.
First, our Golden Grapplers had their senior night and won 52-17 against Olentangy Berlin.
The Hockey Bears won the Blue Jackets Cup for the first time after beating St. Charles 3-0 on Sunday.
Dublin Scioto and Troy play on Friday, and the winner will play Upper Arlington at 6 p.m. on Saturday at the Chiller North. Right now, the hockey team is seated first in the state.
The Water Bears are competing in states today and the rest of the weekend in Canton, Ohio. The girls team is seated third with 8 girls competing, and the boys team is seated second with 8 boys competing. According to swimcloud.com, the boys are currently ranked 10th in the nation.
Many athletes hit the weight room with help from Brandon Spickler. Colin Moore reports more.
If you play a sport at the high school, chances are you know Coach Spickler. But I wanted to take a closer look into his job as lifting coach and asked him what his favorite part of his job is.
Probably when the kids finally get it. I mean, just it clicks, and they can see what we've been trying to instill in them or what we're trying to get through to them. Also, you know, those first, like the first pull up, being able to perfect a movement for the first time, just smiles, you know, building relationships with kids and earning their trust so that they know that we're here for them.
I asked sophomore lacrosse player Leo Kane about how Coach Spickler has helped him develop as an athlete.
Coach Spickler has really helped me a lot. He's a great dude. He's helped me get faster and stronger and helped me take some big hits from some of those big dudes out there.
I also wanted to get a gauge on what Coach does outside of the weight room.
Play with my kids. I try to spend as much time as I can with my kids, but also I'm back in school myself. I'm trying to get my registered dietetics licensure, so I've been going back to school part-time for the last 4.5 years. So I'm almost there, and that's something I'm really passionate about, is the dietary piece as well as the training piece.
This has been Colin Moore reporting for the WARL.
The weight room is open to all Upper Arlington students and alum. Talk to Coach Spickler on how to get started. Our player of the week goes out to Isa De Benedetto for being ranked 3rd in the state for female wrestlers, and she is competing in the first all-girls state tournament this weekend at Hilliard Derby.
Girls basketball fought hard this season. Unfortunately, they lost to Dublin Scioto in the first round. However, Annie Hargraves was named OCC first team, Adrian Watchman second team, Arissa Pippin special mention, and Valerie Feller honorable mention.
Boys basketball had their senior night last Friday against Kaufman and won 53-41. Tomorrow they play Canal Winchester away at 7 p.m. Junior Cameron Koffel will be commentating the game through the Bench Sports YouTube.
Now to Jerry and Peter with Community News.
Welcome to Community Bears. On Tuesday, students at Tremont got to move into the new learning spaces on the 2nd floor and start utilizing some of the newly completed spaces.
The renovations are part of the district's $235 million construction package for Upper Arlington school buildings. The new renovation will provide the elementary kids with new learning spaces, a new media center which will provide outdoor learning.
According to a This Week news article from February 17th, a new multi-use path is planned to replace the sidewalk on the Northern Road side of Northern Park between Tremont Road and Andover Road.
The city wants to double the width of the path from 4 feet to 8 feet and to accommodate a variety of users. It is estimated to cost approximately $250,000 and is to be completed in June.
Another option for getting around are the scooters placed on sidewalks around Central Ohio. Peter takes a look.
Scooters are everywhere throughout the city of UA and downtown Columbus. In warmer months, it is common to see electric scooters going through the streets or just laying on the ground. The city of UA has controlled law over scooters.
We don't really go around per se and pick them up. The only time we would pick one up is if it was obstructing a roadway or something like that. But for the most part, they're parked on the curbs and people come and go and they're using them adequately.
If you need to find your scooter, you could use a scooter map, VioRide, or Uber apps to help you find them.
There's a ton downtown, like especially around OSU campus, High Street, in that area. They're used heavily there. They're really not. They haven't really caught on here, but I just because I think you can, I just don't think there's enough going on around here that they would actually need transportation like that. But we have seen, a handful here and there, and we haven't had really that big of a problem with them. We haven't had to address anything major with it.
This has been Peter Zelnick signing off from WARL.
Hey Peter, we should find some scooters soon and ride around.
Yes, we should. The new Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out last week and is doing much better in the box office with $57 million than Detective Pikachu with $54.3 million for Best Video Game Movie. Now let's toss it to Maria with special reports.
Welcome back to Special Reports. I am live in the cafeteria where they have already begun preparing for the lunch periods. The staff begins preparations as early as 6:30 a.m. with breakfast and continues throughout the lunch periods with a variety of different options. The subline is a very popular option for students this school year. Ellie reports more.
If you were walking through the halls of UAHS, you might smell the freshly baked subs of the popular UA substation. This addition to UA Food Services came to be through Irene Hunt, Director of Nutritional Services. The subline takes over the indoor concession stands during lunch hours and after school. It has become quite popular with students.
I got them all the time last year, and I always get I have a usual order. But anyways, I don't get them that often this year because the line is always so long.
Did you want any dressing at all or any sauce?
Spicy mayo.
Spicy mayo?
The workers that run the sub counter work extra hard and fast to make sure the students get their customized order just the way they want them.
I don't know how they would speed up service because the ladies in there work so hard and they're really great, but I really like it. I think it was a great addition to the school.
This has been Ellie Hartramp reporting for the WARL.
To sign up for Idea Day
If you find that the subline is
Idea Day app, which has
say
been
to wait
pushed
it out and try to come back halfway through the period. They also have options in the East and West cafeteria with grab-and-go options, a bowl line, burgers, and pizza served daily. And now back to Maine.
The Pulsera Project fundraiser is now through next week during lunch periods. Spanish 2 classes are selling handbags and bracelets made by Nicaraguan artists. All proceeds support Central American artists and their communities.
The fourth floor LC will be closed after lunch today for students to set up for the UAHS Honors Science Fair. Projects are open to the public from 6 to 6:30, so come on down.
UA Live, produced by the broadcast production students, is now airing on Educatable at three times during the week. The show can be watched through your cable provider's public access channel on Fridays at 11, Mondays at 4, and on Thursdays at 4:30.
Jen, I don't know about you, but I woke up extra early this morning to sign up for my Idea Day session.
I'm already signed up too. So are over 1,800 other students. If you slept through your alarm this morning or signups just slipped your mind, no worries. You will have time after the show to sign up.
Signups are through Sketch and close next Thursday, the 27th. Look for an email from Sketch in your UA School's email with your username. Spots and sessions are limited, and you can change which session you want to do anytime before the 27th.
So there's no reason not to sign up right now. Here's how.
To sign up for Idea Day sessions, open the Idea Day app, which has been pushed out to all school iPads. Scroll to the session you would like to attend and click the small circle on the left side of the box. Once you select a session, all other sessions that overlap with it will black out. To undo a selection, just simply tap the circle again. Once you have finished selecting your sessions, you are registered and good to go. There is no submit button. This year, the sessions are a little different. You may attend sprint sessions, which are an hour long, and can attend 2 in the morning, or 2 in the afternoon, or 4 all day long. Otherwise, the classic workshops and full-day sessions are back again. One other important change is that students are only able to attend 1 field trip this year, so do not sign up for more than 1. If you do not make it into your desired session, you may fill out the waitlist form at the top of the page.
Students that signed up for a field trip, permission slips will be delivered to you next Friday and are due March 6th. You must turn in your permission slip to a member of the Idea Day team during 4th and 5th periods, the week of March 2nd. If you don't turn in your permission slip, a student on the waitlist will take your place.
For the students that will be staying on campus that day, there will be a spectacular fashion show during lunch and many other fun activities.
If you have any additional questions, there will be a member of the Idea Day team in the halls around the school immediately after the show to help with signups.
Juniors will take the ACT on Tuesday. Freshmen, sophomores, and seniors, enjoy your digital learning day. Make it a great weekend and make sure to sign up for Idea Day.